I know we were supposed to do this a while ago. But what was your initial thought when you got here to get on the podcast, and now what is your take on it?
I walked in and I wanted to throw up.
Here we go. This is One Thing in Life, episode 59. I'm Stedman.
I'm Wade.
I'm Nyah.
All right.
Before we get into it, though, I'd like to reiterate, as I always do, this is a judgment-free zone, so don't feel you gotta filter yourself.
Miss Naya, for the people who don't know you, you want to tell them a little bit about yourself, some hobbies you got, how old you are, and what you do for work. Not where you work, because we're not going to dox that. We were in Mexico.
Yeah.
Off in the abyss in Mexico.
I'm 24. I'm a teacher. And I like to do my nails.
Okay. All right. You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
Yeah. What's your favorite food?
Um, Probably Alfredo.
Alfredo's good. Like chicken Alfredo?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mm. What's a food that you haven't tried that you want to try?
Nothing.
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 Nothing piques the interest.
Okay, I kind of want to try octopus.
Really?
I do.
Fried octopus or just
They
Any.
cook it different ways?
yeah, yeah, like just freshly served with squeezed lime.
Okay, not
Salt.
that. Ew. No.
Ugh.
You've
Didn't
done
know
that?
Yeah, I've had like fresh oysters too.
Yeah, I look at you different.
All right,
Ew.
that's all right. It's all right. All right.
All right. All right, my first little question here is what inspires you?
Um, Honestly, my kids at work.
Yeah?
Yeah,
They're good motivators.
they are.
Hell yeah. Can you explain why they inspire you?
Um, they just do. I feel like some days I don't want to do anything, or like I just want to sleep all day. But knowing
Felt.
I get to see them,
That's real.
it's inspiration.
I like that. That's great.
What about you?
What about me? What
Yeah.
inspires me?
What inspires you, man, to get up and be Wade every day?
Shit. I would say, as of recently, honestly, just had all my friends supporting me.
All right.
That motivates me. I don't really have a big purpose right now of where I want to be in life. So just having people around that support you and want to see you keeps me going.
What did Riley say? When Wade's winning, we're all winning.
I thought you was that Riley?
That was Riley.
Yeah.
That was
So right now
definitely
we
Riley.
winning.
Yeah, we're all winning, man. What, what inspires me, man? To try to just be kind to people, man. It's a lot easier. I know we said this
How does
on
that
the last
inspire
one.
you? What?
Because man, it inspires me. Like you see people like, for example, our old boy Salif. Every day, man, he just, no matter if you were asshole, that man was a nice guy. So it's just
Yeah.
like I look at that like, man, I try to do that.
So kindness inspires you.
Yes, I try to do that, but it doesn't always work out that way. I try the best of my abilities. Believe me, man. Oh, I'm gonna start simple. What made you smile this week?
Okay, it might sound cheesy to them,
Okay.
and maybe you, but your Good Morning Texas. I always forget to take my vitamins, so
Okay.
that makes me smile, and that made me smile this week.
That's cute.
That's great. I like that.
Yeah.
It's got me cheesing over here just hearing about it.
Oh man, yeah. For the people who don't know, this is my girlfriend. This has been a long time coming, trying to get this to work out. This is a background story. This was supposed to happen sooner, but things transpired where it didn't happen sooner. What about you, man? What made you smile this week?
Well, baby. Oh, shit, bro. Um, The girlie's been making me smile a lot this week.
Ooh. This is like I don't know if you've ever watched Pokemon, like back in the day with Ash Ketchum, and they would go like, "Who's that Pokemon?" And then it'd be like blacked out with a
Yeah.
question mark on it.
Oh, that's how it feels like.
Yeah,
well, I
for the
mean,
people who
for
don't
sure.
know.
For sure, for the people who don't know, who's that
Oh, man.
Pokemon?
Yeah, literally.
Literally.
What made me smile this week, man? Shit. No, I'm not gonna lie.
Shit made you smile?
No.
Oh.
Being able to work with the boys lately, man. It's been great. Like boys
McDonald's
been,
been hitting, bro.
It's definitely been hitting different, bro. Like being there for a boy Corey, being there with Wade. Davis too. Davis has come along the way, so it's been nice, man. It's been nice. Yeah. Been looking forward to that.
All right, well, I'll do another simple little question now. What's a pet peeve you have?
God, I really don't have a lot of pet peeves.
Must be nice.
A lot of things don't irritate me. I think one biggest one is when people don't pick their feet up when they walk. I hate the.
I'm a big slider.
Oh God, I hate it. It just bothers me. But another thing is Stedman when he chews gum. Oh my God, why? It's not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, just throwing shots.
I'm
man.
sorry.
Just throwing shots. Sometimes the flavor be immaculate. You know?
I'm just hearing he's catching strays.
It's not that serious.
Oh. No, it don't even be like that, bro.
Yes,
it don't
does.
even be like
Yes,
that.
it does.
Oh, this is cute. I like this.
Man. Oh. What about you, man? You go first.
Oh.
What pet peeve you got?
Oh man, honestly, a pet peeve I have is when people try to comfort you and they go, "Mm-hmm." I hate that shit.
Damn.
It's just it seems so real to me. I don't know. I just don't believe it. I don't believe that. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I just don't.
Oh man. Pet peeve that I got, bro. I'd have to say it'd be like, damn. I don't really have too many, but this is one of them. The sunglasses on the forehead.
No.
Like,
Really?
like,
That bothers you?
it doesn't bother me, but I'm like, what's the point? Like,
Man, I gotta save face somehow, bro. Around here, I got a 5-head, man. Let me be.
like, bro, just put them on if you're gonna put them on. If you're not gonna put them on, then take them off. Like, what?
That's like,
You know who does that?
who?
Bacon.
Oh. Hell are you doing, Bacon? You're wrong for that.
Oh man.
You're wrong for that. Man, is there anything you wanted to sign? Maybe.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna get to that, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You gonna skate it on over?
Yeah, just skate on over. Whatever side you want to sign.
Jesus.
Ooh, I'm sorry. It just sounded like it hit the kneecap. Just
It
thump.
did.
What color did you pick? Purple?
I told you it was gonna be purple.
All right. Question that I've got, man. It was actually a pretty good one. Shit, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
I hate when
Ooh.
that happens.
What do you think are the 5 most beautiful things in the world and why?
I know 3 of them. Me, myself, and I. Duh.
Damn. Right there? You signed it right there? No, that's not it. I don't even know where you signed it. Oh, right there.
All
All right.
You said what?
What are the 5 most beautiful things in the world and why?
The 5.
Yeah, what do you think are the 5 most beautiful things in the world?
5. I have to pick 5.
Give me 3.
Okay. Sunsets, sunrises, the ocean.
Okay. What about you?
Oh. Most prettiest things in the world?
Yeah.
I'd say woman for one. I think women are very pretty. It's just me. I'm gonna have to go with sunsets too. That's great. And mountains. I love mountains.
Ooh, okay.
Love mountains. I also really enjoy like is it called like a cityscape when you see like the city at nighttime
Yeah,
with all the
yeah,
lights on?
yeah.
I like that a lot. And then I like gloomy, foggy weather. I think that's really pretty.
Okay. That's solid five. One for me. This is a big one for me. Nice, beautiful green lawn.
Mm.
Like I love that when it's like nice, just a fucking beautiful dark green, man. Um, Two, I'm gonna have to go with a nice clear blue sky. I like that. Um, Three, flowers. Like just in general, I think
I
it's
would
a.
have never thought you were a big flower guy.
I'm not, but I just like to look at them
I'm gonna
sometimes.
call him Flower Boy.
Yeah, you know. That was that three.
That was three.
Four. I'm gonna have to go with the sunrise on the horizon. Looking at that in the morning, driving to work. That's a nice, great, beautiful sight. Um, and five. This is one that I kind of picked as of recently. The moon in its different phases. Like I didn't even know that there was a pink moon.
I didn't either.
Yeah,
What?
apparently it happened quite recently. I didn't get to see it, but there was a pink moon, and like how the moon goes to red.
How
and
many
like
colors does it have?
there's a blood moon. There's a pink moon.
Yeah, I know the blood moon.
Um,
Blue moon, I drink those, yeah.
I don't even know if
Oh.
there is a blue moon. But yeah,
You didn't catch what I said.
yeah, I caught it. I caught
okay,
it. but
okay, I
yeah.
want to make sure.
But
See
yeah,
the green moon? Green Lantern.
or maybe the Northern Lights too. I want to see that. That's
fuck,
another
I
thing
didn't
that I
even
want
think
to see.
about the Northern Lights.
Yeah, that's something that's on my bucket list one day. All right, you're up, man.
Yeah, I got a deep question. Has there ever been a time you gave up on yourself?
Woo!
Jeez.
It's serious around here. It's the one thing in life.
Yeah.
They gotta know. We've all gone through shit. You've all gone through shit. We're here to share our shit. Ugh.
Yeah.
Let you know you're not alone.
Probably when my mom died.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. What did you do?
No, cause him. That's why I did. He just. Sorry to hear that.
What?
No eye contact. No, no. Just head down. Sorry to hear that.
I am though. Like,
Oh my god. Way to like make a moment. Like
it's alright. My
not
mom's
a
dead too.
moment.
So
But anyway, what was the question?
I gotta find it now. Kept scrolling to try to get ahead of myself to find the next one.
Is there any questions that you have for us at some point in time?
Yeah.
If you have any questions for us, feel free to ask away.
Okay.
Yeah. You look very nice today.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It was something along the lines of
When did you give up on yourself?
yeah. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it was.
Is there a point in time that I've given up on myself? Yes. There was a point in time, man. This is kind of deep. You know, there was a point in time like we couldn't get a hold of my brother, Mr. Juanito. So nobody knew like where he was, what he was doing, if he was dead or alive. So I was just like, damn, you know, all these times that I like didn't reach out to him or didn't even attempt to, like I was like, damn, it just kind of like felt like could have done more, you know. And it's just like I didn't really give a damn after that about my damn self, wasn't eating and shit like that, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah. Mhm.
Made it through though.
I did. Brighter
Certainly
days.
did.
Brighter days.
I'd say mine was recently, honestly. It's been like right before I started all the therapy and shit. And I just kind of started just not giving a shit about life. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Fuck this shit. And now all of a sudden I got all these great things coming my way in life, which is really weird. So, I don't know. I've been out of it. And it's probably like, probably about a month and a half ago. Just like did not give a shit about life.
Just been
I mean, you
pumping
probably
them
saw
out.
it on my face.
Yeah. Yeah, your demeanor's changed a lot from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. How's your relationship with your loved ones, and what would you change about it?
Hmm.
Um, not good. I don't really speak to my family. And I really wouldn't change anything about it.
Oh.
I don't know, like
Damn. Well, there's
shit
that.
happens. I don't know.
Nothing you'll change about it.
No,
Their perception of anything. Nothing.
no, you
Alright.
can't change their
If you
view.
could, would you?
Probably not.
Okay.
No.
Shit, you it's past, you know.
Yeah, I'm moving forward.
Respect. What about you, man? How's your relationship with your loved ones, and what would you change about it?
It's pretty good. I feel like we could do more stuff though. I try to stay in contact with everyone and try to make stuff happen. One of my siblings is a lot harder to get. Well, two of my siblings I need to talk to more, be around them a little more. You know, I gotta go meet Harrison still. I really haven't visited him too much. The other little nephew. But otherwise, for the most part, with all my loved ones, it's pretty good. Pretty good connections. Yeah.
Ooh, all right. I like that, man. My relationship with my loved ones, it's good. It's good. Um, one thing that I'd like to change is see my younger brothers more. You know, I did recently get to see. Well, not recently, as of like I think last year, I got to actually spend time with them for the first time since they've been older,
Mm-hmm.
and it was pretty good, man. It was pretty fucking good. I really felt like it made me feel like Unc. Really made me feel like
Unc
Unc. I'm
status
not
is
gonna
hitting.
lie, yeah, man, because they're at the age of like not adults, but like a little bit under adults, 18, 16, 17.
Yeah.
So it's just like, damn, I remember those days, and going out, hanging out, and now I'm ready to go to bed at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. And my little brother, not the youngest one, but the other one, I'm getting ready to go to bed, and he's like, oh, putting on his clothes at like 12 o'clock at night, and I'm like, where the hell are you going? Oh, I'll be back. Which I knew he was going to go do, but I'm not finna dox that on here, man. I'm like, oh, you go handle your business, man. Oh.
He said, I'm gonna get some shut eye. You go, you do you.
Yeah, you go do you. Just, I'll leave the door unlocked. Just let me know when you're coming back.
He said, I just know when I wake up, I won't be tired.
Right, exactly. Ooh. Your turn, huh?
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. What is something you wish you could do better?
Um,
If you need a minute, I can go. I already know my answer.
yeah, go ahead.
I'd say for me is change. One thing that I've been learning as through going through therapy and how I talk to people and listen to things that are told to me is I am a stubborn asshole. I do not like to listen to people or change. So I would say the biggest thing that I would like to work on is change. That's what I want.
Ooh, I'll go. Things that I like to change, or something that I like to change, is worry about less of people's perception of me. Like, just be able to live my life, do what I want to do,
Yeah.
and not have to worry about what the next motherfucker thinks. You know?
Yeah, I should be nice, bro.
It would.
I should be real nice.
Yeah.
Be like a fresh cigarette. I'm kidding. I've never smoked a cigarette, so I don't even know what that's like.
Probably my attitude.
I'd have to agree.
I was gonna say Steph was gonna agree to
That's
this.
so crazy.
Oh, man.
I'm just here. But is there? So why would you
Ooh.
want to change your attitude? Like, what's the issue with it?
I don't know. I feel like when I have like a bad day with myself, I just take it out on other people. And
Okay.
I feel like mainly Stephen.
You know, when I first started at McDonald's, there was a guy I used to work with who he's a nice guy. He's a kind guy. We didn't always get along. I used to have this issue where I was going through these things all the time. And so then I let my anger and stuff show through at work. And he goes, not everyone here is paid to deal with your bullshit. Basically, is what he was saying.
Mm.
So why is it fair for you to take your personal issues out on other people that aren't in your life?
Mm.
Mhm.
Mm.
It's hard though. Shit, I still do it.
Ooh. What does joy look like to you today?
Today?
Like in today's time
Oh.
compared to like what it was a year ago.
I don't know.
You don't have a I'll go first.
Okay.
What joy looks like to me, as in today's time, man, just being able to spend time with the people that I genuinely do care about. Like,
I like that.
yeah, man. Like, I know you've been there for a couple of them, Wade. Her, not so much, because we recently started dating within the past months.
Ooh.
Months, as in September.
Like he doesn't have the days.
No, I know when. I just was gonna say year, but it hasn't been a year, so within the past year.
Wow, I can't believe you think it's a year already. Really?
But yeah,
Who
man,
said that?
it's like getting all the buddies together that I don't generally get to spend a lot of time with. I see this dickhead quite often, but that's besides the point. But he's there for the events too. But
Oh yeah.
getting all the people there, getting a barbecue going, just being able to kick back, ask everybody how they're doing, what's going on with life, what's new, and just being able to enjoy that little, I'm gonna say, minute that we get together, because it doesn't happen often.
Yeah.
So that's for me.
Mm-hmm. I'm over here pet peeving that shit and I'm doing it. Mm-hmm. That's crazy work. Self-sabotage, I call it.
Literally. Crazy work.
So what does joy look like to me currently?
Yeah.
Honestly, right now, I guess I'd have to say it's the healing. Actually, doing the right stuff that it should have been done a long time ago and put myself forward in the right direction. And not avoiding shit. So that's honestly what brings me joy right now, is just standing on business.
It's like somebody said that before. What did I say earlier? Stedman doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Stedman. Oh man, that's fucking great.
I'll show you half an inch.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Oh, you got anything?
Wow. Probably hanging out with my siblings more.
Okay.
Just discovered them about a year ago. It'll be 2 years in August. So.
I thought you didn't wanna.
Well, that's like there's more than like one set of family.
Wait, it's very
So complicated.
confusing.
It's so confusing.
Like the family
I'm not-
tree branches
My
off in this
story-
direction.
I'm not poking. I'm not.
My
poking
story
the bear,
is
right?
a little weird. Okay.
Yeah,
That's a little.
It's interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
I still get it fucked up, and it's been 7 months, brother.
He really does.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just not poke the bear then. I'm gonna leave that one be.
Oh man.
I like that though. That's great. That's. Who asked? Is my turn for a question?
Yep, you're up.
Oh, Jeez Louise. How's being a father? No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
It was a joke. Actually, a little side note, Rob wants to get back on the podcast again.
Really?
He really does. He's been on me. He goes, I want to be the first one to be back on.
Huh.
So, something to consider.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that off air, huh?
We will.
Ooh, I think this is a good one that I'm gonna ask next.
I'll ask a little light one. What's your favorite childhood memory?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been through a lot my childhood, so a lot of it's kind of like I've kind of pushed it back.
Okay.
So
Yeah, ask a different question.
yeah, I don't remember much.
That's all good. That's all good. All right, something simple. What's a quote you live by?
Um,
Don't say nothing. You've got a bunch of them posted all over the house.
no, I don't.
I'm just here.
In the bathroom. In the bedroom.
One day you might see my Pokemon. I don't know.
Out in the kitchen. By the door.
Bro, I'm not. I've recently, recently was doing some things, experiencing some new people, and I was at their house, and they had something that I couldn't stop saying it and wanted to just chuckle so hard. They just had right there posted on their wall. It is what it is. I was like, I need that on my fucking wall right now.
I'll go. Quote that I live by that I've said this before. I've seen it in that movie Zombieland. If you've seen the movie, you've seen it. Enjoy the little things in life, man. Whether it be
That's what I tell her.
whether it be just a cup of water, or just somebody asking you how your day is, or just little shit, man. It's it makes a big difference. Believe it or not.
I think I brought mine up recently on the podcast. I'm gonna bring it up again just because it's the one that was just so fresh and it's just been really sticking to me. Is that they say if you're not climbing, you're falling. So,
Oof.
always just trying to constantly grow, trying to learn. Just expand the mind, or just any avenue of your life. Just keep it growing. So that's mine.
I'd like to debunk the old head quote. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Because it's like you should always be able to learn something new. Regardless of how old
you know what?
you are.
I actually got another one too. My therapist says this all the time. He goes, yeah, you may have a messed up foundation, but it doesn't mean you can't re-level it.
Preaching to the choir.
Yeah, that's what he tells me all the time. I'm like, I like that, but I also want to just say, fuck you. Like, I'm not re-leveling, motherfucker.
Shout out your therapist, man.
Shout him out, man.
Yeah. One day he's coming on this podcast.
Maybe.
Imagine.
We can see what happens.
Therapy moment for the therapist.
That'd be interesting.
You have one?
Probably keep moving forward.
TJ Hunt.
That's
his signature line. Keep moving forward.
Isn't that from, it's also in, what's the movie with the hat? Is it Meet the Robinsons? Isn't it in that
Is it a
movie?
cartoon movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in that movie too, right?
Yeah. With the dinosaur and...
Yeah, the dinosaur.
Yeah.
Keep moving forward.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I have it tattooed on me.
Really?
So,
Keep moving forward?
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
I mean, I didn't know it said keep moving forward. I knew you had a tattoo.
Sorry, he doesn't know how to read.
No.
Apparently not cursive.
Ooh, this is good one. This is a good one. Good one. Good one.
What is it?
Um,
I'm all ears.
if I can fucking find it.
It's a good one.
No, I saw
I'm
it.
glad we're on the
I-
same page.
I saw it, man. But
While he's looking, do you have a question for us?
What's your favorite color?
orange.
No way you're asking us that. I don't even remember what I said. Probably blue.
You don't remember what you said?
Yeah, I've said it on here before.
Mm.
It's probably blue or green. I'd say I've always liked those colors. I'm just a basic bitch.
Ooh, what's the difference between falling in love and being in love? Look at him.
I have no answer for that one.
Oh man.
I skipped that question.
No, there's no. I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth.
Dig deep here, huh?
Yeah, well, that's kind of a deep question to ask. Because I feel like they're different, but they're kind of the same.
All right. Here's my answer to make it a broader spectrum. The difference I'd say between falling in love and being in love, when you fall in love with somebody, you fall in love with the idea of who they once were. And being in love with somebody, I'd say being in love with them regardless of what you see. You're still in love with them regardless of their flaws, regardless of, you know, what they're going through or what you're going through, but you still love them regardless of where am I going with this? I'm trying to
That's
reel
a
it
him
back
thing.
in.
He's got figured out.
Yeah, I'm trying to reel it back in. But yeah, basically, just being in love in the fact of, you're gonna love them through thick and thin, rather than, I fell in love with this idea of who you once were, because people change over time. You know, I'm not gonna say it's for the bad.
So
but
you want? Yeah, you're saying just saying being in love is being in love with a single idea, a single version, a single piece of time. Like there's no change to it. You're just in love with that.
that's it. That's
Versus
falling in love. Falling in love. You were in love with one idea of who they once were. I felt like, for instance, think of it as like, what do they say? First impression.
Yeah.
You fell in love with the first impression of them,
Okay.
but that's not who they truly were. Being in love with them, you know who they are. You rip ass in the room, and I still love you because regardless of how stanky that fart was, I still love you. Rather than like when you first met this lady, did you rip ass around her?
Hell no.
Exactly, because you're not comfortable yet. And then when you get comfortable, you settle in, you expand and show her more of who you are. So you're still, you see where I'm getting?
I cannot wait to be grilled for this episode, bro. Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Oh.
But you see where I'm going with it?
I plead the fifth. I'm not saying nothing.
Oh,
This has
man.
nothing to do with me.
Oh,
I'm just
man.
here. I'm a witness in the crowd. I am not on main stage right now. There is a barrier here.
Look, I think
Man's
Sedman takes
deflecting.
that one.
Man's deflecting. You don't want to answer it?
I am not averting at all.
I'm talking to her,
I feel like here's the road, and you just went this way.
What do
like,
you- what?
you like.
So then what's your explanation on it?
Right. Give me your 2 cents on that.
I don't know. I mean, like, it's kind of like what you said, but like, you can fall in love with a hat. Are you in love with the hat?
I mean, your perception of it changes over time. Like, for instance, in seventh
That
grade,
makes sense.
are you still wearing the same type of shoes that you're wearing in 2025?
If you really love them.
Fuck no. I wear Jordans now, not Vans.
I know.
those
That's a lie.
those are dailies. I don't wear Vans on a regular basis.
Yes, you do.
If I'm going outside to a nice gathering, I am not wearing Vans
Why did you get so serious?
because.
Okay, but you wear Vans. Oh.
But I didn't wear Jordans back in the day.
Okay.
Wade.
I'm avoiding this shit, bro. I'm not answering it. I am not
All
answering
right.
nothing.
All
This has
right.
nothing to do with me.
All right. I'll ask a different one then.
Oh, great heavens.
When is love a weakness?
I think we asked this before.
We have, but I'm asking again.
Would you
In
ask
case,
me
in
again?
case. Hold. You know what? When is it okay to be vulnerable around your partner?
Always. The fuck?
At what point in time you let the guard down? You're like, okay, I completely.
I think that's the whole thing, though, is you're supposed to just slowly let your guard down throughout all of it.
Yeah, but at what point? Or you're like,
That's-
Is it a month in, 2 months? You know.
But, like, it depends on the person, bro, because, like, some people are just more comfortable around, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's just, like,
It's a
you're looking at me like that.
This is a personal one, you know.
It's I don't have a lot of experience in this, but from what I can say is fuck, I lack experience, bro. I can't really give a good answer. I would say with the
Look, go. I'm gonna tell you this. Wade, you're thinking about it a little too hard.
I
Go
probably
with
am,
what
bro.
your heart, man. What is your heart telling you, man?
I'd say whatever rate you're comfortable with that person.
Okay.
So
Okay.
whether that be could be fucking days, weeks, months,
So-
maybe years even.
So in concept, there's in either aspect, you're saying there's no real time frame on it. It could be right away. It could be a couple months down the line.
Yeah. Well, it's literally like friendships, you know. Some people they take a lot longer, and then you have the ones that just click, you know. So it's like to sit there and be like, oh, I want to set this scale of how it's supposed to be going into a relationship. I feel like is impossible, you know.
Mm-hmm. I like that. It's a trick question because everybody's answer is completely different depending on the person.
Yeah.
You?
You?
We've been doing a lot of the talking here. You're the guest. It's only right that you go first.
What was the question?
When is it okay to be vulnerable with your partner?
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like when you're comfortable with them, I feel like it takes a lot of trust.
What? Relationships are about trust?
No.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it takes trust and time. You know, you can't really rush something.
I like that. Me, I'd have to say, you know, as long as you can, you know, express that you're not here to be judgmental, and
Not there to hurt them.
yeah, and I can understand, like I'm not gonna say understand, like I can feel that you're not being judgmental about the certain aspect of it. Um, the guard starts to come down slowly but surely, you know, within days, weeks, you know. But like you were saying, sometimes it just clicks, you know. It's like, all right, I trust this person. I give this person my heart.
And then I fart.
Yep. Fun fact: it took a couple months for me to fart in front of her.
That's true.
My tummy was hurting. Now I just let them loose.
At least you turn away.
Yeah, try. Ooh,
It's my turn for a question, right?
it certainly is.
Dude, I had one, and then it left. Like my dad.
Like a fart in the
I'm
wind.
kidding. It was a joke. I actually live with my dad right now. Shout out Pops. It's been good.
Yeah.
This man's been bugging me to get him on the podcast.
I certainly have. I'm waiting on Papa Wade to come out here.
Yeah, he's gonna be Wade Senior and Junior.
Yeah,
We're gonna call it Wade's World episode.
we're gonna call it No Hats.
Diabolical. We'll call it Vin Diesel and Vin Gasoline.
Oh man. Oh, that was fucking great. Go ahead, man.
I'm trying to find my question. I'm over here geeking up. That you don't have any other questions to
I
ask
do.
us?
I do.
No, I'm talking about Nyah.
Oh, I've got one. While you search, you found it?
I was just gonna ask. I was gonna ask this one because we always like to ask it when females are on. Is what do you think men need to understand better about women?
Ooh.
Probably the no means no.
Damn. A lot of women have said that. They've come on here. No means no. Or get the hint, take the hint.
Like, you don't need an explanation. Just no.
Damn.
That's fair.
You hear that, gents? When they say no, no doesn't mean yes.
All right, let's flip the question now, Seven. What do you think girls need to understand better about men?
Um, what I'd have to say, man, is when you see a guy just enjoying his peace, don't go bothering that man. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking? What are you doing? Man, I'm just enjoying my peace. I'm just enjoying my peace.
That's fair.
And not every guy is out here trying to talk to some lady. Maybe he was just being polite, trying to hold the door open for you.
Swear, bro. Shit. Um. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one, bro. Is guys like their alone time, like, just want to be unbothered. That's it.
Yep.
There's nothing else to it. It's not deep. They're not overthinking. They're literally just enjoying that moment.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. Sitting there quiet. Nothing's wrong. Just enjoying the moment.
If anything, everything's right.
Yeah.
Literally.
Exactly. Oh man. I got a question.
I'd hope so.
How do we get more ladies on the podcast? This is to you.
Oh.
Only to you.
Me?
Yeah. Because, look, ladies, we're just trying to get people on the podcast content. We don't have a problem with the guys.
Yeah.
It's the women. Why? And then we get asked, why don't
I
we have
go-
more women on the
I
podcast?
go up to a dude to ask, what kind of cheeseburger are you eating? Oh, you want to come on my podcast? He'd be like, yeah.
Yeah. Then you ask a woman, and they think we're about to grope them in some type of way. Man, I don't want to go to jail. Neither does this guy. We
No.
just want content.
Literally.
Please.
Let me do my hobby.
Right.
I mean, like, it's two dudes and a camera. Like,
Okay. How do we get them to feel more comfortable? Like,
That's fair.
how do we how do
Film
we do
outside
that?
in a park?
maybe. I don't know, maybe, like, just meeting them first before going on the podcast.
Hi, I'm Steadman.
Right,
Whoa.
but, like, they don't know you, and so when you're putting them in between you two with a camera, like, it can be a little uncomfy.
What we did do, we went to this one girl's house because I didn't want her to feel uncomfortable coming here.
Mhm.
So we went to her place, which I think I can't say, but I'm gonna assume that she felt a little more comfortable because she was in the setting of her own home.
Exactly. You're going to some stranger's area. You don't know.
Hey man.
Look, anything can happen, okay? As
That is
females, anything can
fair.
happen.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it bad?
I mean, yeah, like you think about it, like you're putting yourself in a vulnerable situation. You're going to someone's place, like
Yeah, that's fair because obviously we know ourselves, so we
Yeah.
know we're not gonna do shit.
yeah,
so,
but they don't know that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Like if I didn't know you guys, and I didn't know this, I probably wouldn't come.
That
Fair
is
enough.
fair.
Fair enough.
Me and Simon over here thinking like, it's like, fuck, is our hour up? Let's get the fuck out of here. It'd be like that sometimes.
Oh man. Tell me a time where you felt the most vulnerable.
Oh, here I'll go straight into it. This is a fucking weird one. I was vulnerable, but I wasn't.
All
I was at my house. I was off mushrooms, and I was trying to talk to my dad, and I was literally just looking at him crying, going like, I can't be vulnerable with you. I don't know how to be vulnerable with you.
Damn, and the fact that I've never heard this story is crazy. Until today.
Yeah.
Damn. I don't cry. I'm Wade Space.
I don't cry. And yeah, I was sitting there, and that was it. That was my way of being vulnerable, was saying how I couldn't be vulnerable because I suck at opening up. I used to. It's getting better now with therapy and stuff, but like, yeah, that shit was just so uncomfortable for me. And he's like, I don't know what your mom did to you, but clearly she did something. like,
Follow-up question. How is it now?
My relationship with my dad?
Vulnerability with your dad. You guys hug, you guys... shake hands.
See, that's the thing though. Is like with most people, especially some that have came over, and see, like my family, even my mom's side, my mom was always like the lovey-dovey hugger person, but
Yeah.
like my aunts, my grandma, my grandpa, my dad on his side too is we don't say I love you and we don't really hug each other.
Okay.
Like that's just normal.
Yeah.
So I still don't do that with my dad. Like we get our phone calls, it's just bye. Like
Maybe one day.
one day.
One day.
Yeah.
One
So
foot in front of the other.
Huh?
One step at a time. One foot in front of the other.
yeah.
What about you?
What about you?
Me? Most vulnerable? Man, you know, I'm more of like the enforcer of the household now that my father's gone. So now like when it comes to things like having to talk about like my emotions and stuff with my family, it is kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie, because to me it seems like this is my perspective of it. To me, it seems like I'm the person that like when there's an issue, I get the phone call. You know, oh, this is going on. This is this.
So you
this,
gotta
that.
play this facade.
Yeah, I have to put on the facade of like I'm good. Everything's good. I don't need anything. I'm all right. But inside, and realistically, sometimes I just want to be able to talk to them, and be like, hey, man, been a bad week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing all right. Just give me a hug.
Yeah.
But
It's hard.
yeah, it's hard, dude.
It
It's
is
hard. It's
hard.
hard. It's hard. So I'd like to do that. Being able to go up to my mom and my brother, and be like, hey, man, I love you guys a lot. And I appreciate you for everything that you guys do. And sometimes I just want to tell you that I'm not okay.
You just gotta do it now.
Yeah.
That's
So-
literally it.
Sometimes it just takes just to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Easier said than done.
Oh yeah, no, way easier said than done. I get that one. I literally, that's real.
Okay. I feel like when I met my bio dad, and he had passed like less than a year later, and just being sad about it to like my siblings, I felt like I didn't have that right to be sad because I didn't know him like that. But just owning up to it and just, being vulnerable with my feelings of being sad.
Okay. Well, we're running up on our hour here. I want to ask our last. Wait, if you got one more, I'll let you go.
I'm sure I can find a decent one. That was a real good question, man.
It was. Damn. I got a little follow up on while you're searching. What would you tell guys? How would you tell a guy to be more vulnerable around their
Ooh.
significant other?
Mm-hmm. Keep doing the Now it's bugging me. I'm like, shit, I caught myself lacking.
Like how would I tell them?
Yeah, what would you tell them to make them feel comfortable being vulnerable with their significant other?
I feel like it just like the mood of the room. Like if you're sitting side by side, it's not really like you're not communicating that. So I feel like if you're sitting in front of them and you sit down with like no phones and you're like, tell me like what you're feeling. Like I want to make you feel comfortable. Talk to me. It's just like just you two. The environment.
Okay. Wade, what would you tell the gents, or what would you tell the ladies?
Repeat the question.
Well, it was kind of directed towards her, but what would you tell the ladies? Hey, this is how you get your guy to be more vulnerable with you.
Ooh, that's really good. I would say for me, personally, just because how I think, it's I would say I want to hear about how you're feeling, and it won't change my perception of you, and I will not judge you. I'm here to just listen.
took the words right out of my mouth, even though I didn't even say them. But I was gonna say, yeah, just sometimes just listen. Like, ask them, how's the mental? Like,
Yeah.
how are you doing? Is everything okay? Like, I'm here to support you. Like that goes a long way. Just letting them know, like, hey, I'm here to support you. I'm here to be here for you. You know,
Really does.
yeah. It like he said, I'm not gonna judge you. I'm just here to be with you.
Yep. And my last question is, what's been a highlight of your year so far?
Mm.
Um,
Something's got you giggling over there.
I don't know.
Damn. You know what I'll say? I'll go first. The highlight of my year, man, is the fact that I've gotten with her, my girlfriend. It's more it's a little bit deeper than that because my concept of life was a little bit different.
Yeah.
As I was not looking for a significant other.
Is he just
Um,
thugging that shit out?
Well, I was more or less like trying to prep myself for what I wanted to, a certain direction that I wanted to go in my life, but it kind of did a whole. I wouldn't say a whole 360, but my I was on my own little yellow brick road, and then it went in another direction. But in a good way, man, because um she's showing me like damn, I'm getting a little mushy here. Like different aspect of love, man. That communication is definitely a big point in being with your significant other. Um, Being able to understand your significant other, and also just being there for them, and understanding that not everything that you love your significant other is gonna love, but doing it because you love your significant other, regardless of how you feel about the circumstance, the situation, whatever. Just being able to enjoy that because you are with your significant other. So that in itself, man, has opened my eyes to a broader spectrum of life. Like, as in, like, damn, that's a big highlight.
I was actually talking to my therapist a little bit about relationship stuff,
Yeah.
and he was talking about that's one of the great things about intimacy is being able to work out each other's differences.
Mm. I like that. I do. I really
Yeah.
do like that, man. Because a lot of people are closed minded to ideas, man. Like, they are.
Yeah.
And
I admitted that earlier how stubborn I am. I
yeah,
don't want to change.
yeah, man. It's
So,
something.
I get it.
You're up.
Um, Probably going to car meets with you and just being in your natural habitat.
I need a high five from both of you on that one. That's too good.
Oh, you don't know the biggest smile that I got on my face when I heard car meets, man. Because if you don't know,
Man, it's cheesing ear to ear over there.
yeah, man. Because it's not. It's the fact of, like, it's not just about the car meet. It's the fact that you get out there, you do something that you genuinely don't get to do, and you enjoy that. You live in that moment. Like, it's hard to explain because I understand that time is of the essence, but it's like time is moving so slow when you're doing something that you genuinely love.
Yeah.
And it's like being able to sit there, kick it with my buddies, you know, go ahead and get that fucking coffee in the morning, the Red Bull, start the car up, car is clean, ready to go.
Show up on time.
Yeah, show up on time, and we get out there, man, and it's fucking great.
So crazy.
Last weekend, let me tell you, folks, my boy was out here on the bike, no hands.
Don't recommend.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, and I loved it for him, man. I know I couldn't see under the helmet, but I know he was grinning. I know it for a fact.
Never. Wait till I learn to do a wheelie.
Oh
Man.
my god. Don't do
man.
it around me. For photo up.
Fuck.
I'm still hurt you didn't get a video of me just posted up next to the,
Man,
the
I
Honda and
think
then
I
you.
think I did on the
Should have
camera.
rolled down the window. I could have just boop.
I think it was on the GoPro, but I'd
We
have to
didn't
go
catch
back
the
and
full
watch
thing. We saw it.
Dang.
it. We
We
certainly
saw him
did.
like drive through it. That was horrible. Oh my god. I could like roll the window down and probably touch you.
Yeah,
With how close you were. Oh my god. No. My
Damn.
heart was pounding.
So, highlight of the year for me, honestly, there's been a lot. There's been a lot, but one that I would say at the beginning the year, because it was right at the beginning of the year. I was getting my car tuned in January.
Mm-hmm.
When I got that Burbo tune, bro, after hearing his for so long, I was like, finally,
It just
my
hits
time.
different.
It just hits different. My time has come. I was so ready for that shit.
Man. And for the people who don't know, building a car is a different form of art that you just come to appreciate, and it's like, once it's done, you just look at it and you're like, man. For instance, this guy putting his whole car together by himself, all the mods on there. And
Shout
then
out Josh.
Yeah, and he looked at it and he was like, man, you get a greater appreciation for it.
It's a piece of shit. Just kidding, dog.
That's what I call
It's
mine.
great.
POS, man. Fucking bucket. But yeah. I've got a 2-part question. I'm gonna ask the first part. You know, I know we were supposed to do this a while ago. But what was your initial thought when you got here to get on the podcast, and now what is your take on it?
I walked in and I wanted to throw up.
At least she's honest.
Like-
I give it to her.
Yeah. I
Intro to the video, right?
did.
She was like, I saw Ugg and Lee standing next to each other. I was like,
Man.
Yeah. Like that feeling where your mouth gets super dry, but it's like so much
Yours is-
saliva.
I was gonna say I don't never feel my mouth get dry when I want to throw up. It just feels like it's salivating.
Yeah, but like I was so nervous that I was just going through all of the emotions in my head. Now I'm better. I mean, it's still a little awkward, but it's
Good.
better.
Oh,
You're
that's
up.
my final question. All right. What's something you've been needing to get off your chest?
First thing that comes to mind.
I feel like I always speak my mind, so I don't really have anything to get off my chest.
All right. Well, if you don't, you don't. That's all there is to that.
All right.
Drum roll.
Damn. Last and final question. Before we get out of here,
Felt it.
what's something that you want to leave to the people, whether it be, your siblings, your best friend, whether it's somebody that just needs to hear something, what's something that you want to leave to them?
There's always tomorrow.
At that note, don't put off for tomorrow what you can do today. It's been one thing in life.